What's up, everybody? True Boxing here. Thank you for coming back to get hit with the truth. So today we are doing the ESPN preview for Saturday, September 2nd, as Liam Smith is going to rematch Chris Eubank Jr. in a middleweight contest again on ESPN, like the ESPN Plus here. Before we get into that, if you guys could smash the like button, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate any and all support that I can get as I try to build my channel up more. And now back to this rematch here. So I did a breakdown on this fight a couple weeks ago. If you guys want to go, or actually last week, if you guys want to go and check that out, see what my thoughts are, go ahead. I get really into detail on it. But, you know, this fight has a lot of significance, not just in the UK and not just for each fighter, but the middleweight division's kind of a wide open division right now. We're about to see a unified champ at middleweight, as Eubank Alimkhanuly, the WBO champ, is going to battle Vicente Gualtieri, the new IBF champion. They're going to attempt to unify belts in October. So even though those two fighters aren't that big of names, they're going to be in search. You know, half of the division's going to be owned by one fighter again. And those guys are going to be in search of fighting the bigger name opponents. But also for Eubank and Liam Smith, there's bigger fights in terms of, you know, Conor Ben. We know Eubank and Ben, because of their fathers, are you know, they were supposed to fight last year. Actually, they were going to fight this year too, before Liam Smith pulled off the upset over Chris Eubank. So, you know, now these guys are coming in, and there's just a lot of opportunities for the winner here. You know, the loser's going to get opportunities too, but opportunities are there for whoever wins this fight. You know, Liam Smith, he wants to be a champion again. He wants to fight good, solid fighters. He wants to win a championship in the second weight class, and he's looked good since he's moved to middleweight. You know, he's riding his confidence very high since he knocked out Chris Eubank, and he should, you know, and he's rolling into this one the favorite now, and, you know, wants to leave no doubt. Now, Chris Eubank, you know, again, as I said in a breakdown video, it just really depends on how serious Chris Eubank takes this fight. If Chris Eubank doesn't really care, and he already knows the Conor Ben showdown's going to happen no matter what, I think he's going to go into this fight the way he went into the last fight. But if he goes in thinking that he has to win, that it's vital for him to win, and he wants revenge, then I think he has a real chance to pull this one off. It just depends on the mentality of each fighter and how hungry they are and what they want and all that kind of stuff. But overlooking the you know, the other guy, or not taking the fight as serious because they don't really care if they win or lose, is going to be a mistake, especially on Eubank's part, because he lost the last fight. But for me, you know, I picked against Liam Smith the first time. I picked Eubank to win the first fight, and Liam Smith, you know, was very much in it and scored the 4th round knockout TKO win. And I got to pick him in the rematch. I'm not going to go against him 2 times in a row, although I think it's close to 50-50. But I think Liam Smith is going to outwork Chris Eubank in this fight and get a decision win. It could end in the late rounds. You know, Chris Eubank could do his damage too and score a victory here. But I think Chris Eubank did his better work at 168. I don't think he's as strong at 160, and I think that's going to hurt him in this fight. As he gets older, it's going to continue to hurt him. And Liam Smith moving up, he seems stronger. So I think Liam Smith's going to pull off the victory over Chris Eubank here and leave no doubt. But again, I do believe Chris Eubank's a very live underdog. This is a big fight for both these guys, and I'm looking forward to seeing it happen this Saturday, September 2nd, ESPN Plus. From the United Kingdom. Probably going to take place earlier in the day. I'd say around between 2 and 3 o'clock you'll see the main event. So make sure you check it out. That's West Coast time, by the way. Make sure you check it out. But that's it. That's what I got. That's my Smith versus Eubank 2 preview and prediction. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate any and all support. This is True Boxing. You've been hit with the truth.